Hello guys, DJ Bagpuss here and welcome back to a slightly different video. Now today I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and talk about the secret to success on YouTube. Now I just want to throw a disclaimer out there, ladies and gentlemen, and I am not professing or proclaiming that I am some sort of YouTube genius, you know, because if I was a YouTube genius I'd be raking it in, lad. Like generally I would be making lots of money, I'd have millions of subscribers, millions of views, and everything would be coming up millhouse, and that is just not the case really. You know, I've literally just hit 300 subscribers with around 15,000 views, so I'm no kind of expert when it comes to YouTube, but I do have kind of a good idea about how YouTube works. And in terms of my success on YouTube, I think it kind of stems from the fact that I started, and I've been doing YouTube for over a year now, that I kind of started this YouTube channel with absolutely nothing and I've worked my way up. So, you know, to generate kind of 15,000 lifetime channel views and 300 subscribers, you know, I know what it is to kind of start at the bottom and work your way up. And I kind of get kind of comments and questions from people that are kind of friends of mine and also on Twitter that I always get asked, you know, people who want to get into YouTube, that want to start a YouTube channel but have no fucking idea about what exactly they have to do, and they're clueless, absolutely clueless. I'm going to take this jacket off actually, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm absolutely roasting here. It's absolutely freezing in here this morning, but it's kind of, as the heat has gone on and I put on this jacket, I was absolutely, now I'm really hot, but I was absolutely freezing. You know, my cock shriveled. Generally it is absolutely shriveled, so let's just get that out of the way. So yeah, kind of the secret to success on YouTube is kind of, I've picked up kind of 3 things that are absolutely kind of vital, and you know, these are kind of tips that you can take on board if you're looking to start a YouTube channel. And also I have a lot of other small YouTubers that I know that I'm friends with and I engage with in the YouTuber community, so they can watch this video and take those ideas, and if it can help them and grow their YouTube channel further, or to help somebody who's looking to get into becoming a YouTuber, then, you know, every cloud. And kind of just wanted to do a video on this really because I've just had so many people in the last couple of like weeks and months ask me about how, you know, to start a YouTube channel and what goes into kind of the process of being a YouTuber and what are the things that you need to do in order to have people watch you at the very least. I'm not talking about major success, but kind of have people, you know, watching you and generating a small fan base, and that's exactly what I'm going to be, you know, showcasing and sharing in this video for you, the video that you're watching in question right now. So I've kind of broke it down into 3 different things that I feel are absolutely vital in order to have, you know, a sort of standard somewhat success on YouTube. And the first one is kind of one which I think is, even though it's a strength on my part, this is absolutely a weakness as well on my part, and it is not only to have a niche video idea but also to have consistency on that niche video idea. Now, the way that I run this YouTube channel is that I have a multitude of different series. So I have my podcast, my vlogs, my game videos, my music videos, my football videos, and you know, I get the OG DJ Bagpuss fans who, and I just love saying I've got OG DJ Bagpuss fans, but you know, I have people that literally just watch whatever I post, they watch it, and then I get my other audience who kind of just watch one like specific type of video. So I've got my Analysing Arsenal audience, you know, my DJ Bagpuss show audience, you know, and you get the idea. There's audiences for all the different kind of series that I do, and I've just got the people that literally just watch everything, and you know, that's great. It keeps the channel alive. You know, I don't want it to become stagnated and doing the same kind of thing over and over again, hence why I like to do lots of different series, because I feel like it keeps the channel fresh, it keeps the channel current. And even though kind of the same process, you know, of me either, you know, sitting down, turning on the camera and talking to it, or you know, doing an edited video, you know, even though the production is very similar, there's always something different that's happening on screen, whether I'm talking about something different, playing a different game, or you know, showcasing different kinds of music. And you know, with every Arsenal video there's always a different game that Arsenal are playing, so it always keeps the channel fresh. However, and this is a big however, it probably has halted my growth, because like when I started this YouTube channel I had a very quick growth, and then we kind of just like smoothed out in the middle. We then had a really big growth again, then we kind of smoothed out in the middle. It then came to a bit of a halt in the last couple of months, and then it's kind of, you know, kicked on again really. So you know, there's definitely proof in the pudding that if you do like and have a niche thing on your channel and you're consistent with that, you're gonna attract, you know, more views and more subscribers. And when I talk about niche video idea, it's something that not many people are doing on YouTube at this particular moment. Like for me, I started doing podcasts, and they were like my own unique and personal podcasts, and that drew people onto the channel because for some odd and clearly really weird reason, that's a bit of a tongue twister, ain't it? Really weird reason, people seem to just enjoy me talking and showcasing stuff about my life and discussing like movies, video games, music, so it kind of helped me have a quick trajectory and get kind of a good load of subscribers in a very early stage. And once I obtained those subscribers, that is when I branched out and branched into many different things. That's when I started doing video game stuff, and that is how I kind of processed and transpired into doing kind of video games and music and football videos, because I already had a small fan base who liked me, were engaging and enjoyed my content, and because of that it allowed me to go and do all the kinds of stuff that everybody else is doing really. But when you're just starting out, it is absolutely vital to have something that not many people are doing, and that is really difficult because everything has now been done to death. It's almost like there's not really an original and amazing movie out there in the movie industry, because there have been just every single kind of plot idea that you can think of has already been done. We're now getting through the stage where we're getting lots of like remasters and remakes of old cult classic films, particularly in the horror genre, because everything has been done. And it's the same with YouTube. We've had the OG FIFA channels. We've got amazing podcasts, music videos, football videos. Even though I do analyse Arsenal, there's Arsenal Fan TV. Even though I do FIFA content, you got the likes of the Sidemen and Chris MD. Even though I do music stuff, there are still better music channels out there that have kind of beaten me to the race, and I've got like the bulk of people that like to listen to music watch those videos. And don't get me wrong, my views are decent, and I still get quite decent viewing figures, particularly being a small YouTuber. But still, having that niche video idea and also having consistency will easily traject you and get you more views and more subscribers. And it's something that, like, if I was going to do this YouTube channel again, I really wish I wanted to do. But the problem with that is I hate doing the same thing over and over and over again. So it's a double-edged sword, really. Are you the sort of person that has one thing that you're good at, that not many people else are watching, so in truth that is going to get you the more views and more subscribers? Or are you someone like me that has lots of different series and also because of having loads of different series, your channel stays fresh, but the growth kind of is at a slower steady rate, rather than doing just one niche video idea, being consistent on that and having just a really fast trajectory up the YouTube ladder? So it is something that you have to consider, and it's definitely one that either way can contribute to secret to success. But I think honestly the best way to get successful on YouTube is to do something that not many else people are doing, and making sure that when people click onto your channel, they know those are the type of videos that you're getting. For me, there is a lot of people out there that know the kind of content that I'm making, but I still have people out there that kind of just watch one analyse and answer video and like don't even know that I edit videos, so it is a double-edged sword really. So for any people out there that are looking to start a YouTube channel or looking to take their YouTube channel in a different direction, find your niche. That is absolutely vital. Find the format that works for you, and also do your research and find, are other people doing the same kind of content that you're doing? And if they're not, you might have got yourself a winning ticket there. That's kind of the first thing. The second thing is becoming a bit more of the business brain and learning how the YouTube algorithm works, because you're fighting not just with everybody else. It's almost like a bear pit where you've got millions of other YouTube content creators that you're fighting to get your videos up to the very top, and you're always in competition with every single person that you are in the YouTube market. Even though someone like me who doesn't look to be in competition with people, you're fighting against other people, so people can go onto YouTube and click on your videos, incidentally. And learning how the YouTube algorithm works is crucial. And I'm talking about what kind of title you use, what the thumbnails you use, what tags you use, your promoting, your branding, everything that isn't necessarily to do with the video. It's everything you do once the video has been posted, because you might have worked your arse off on, working on a video for like a week, 2 weeks. It's perfectly recorded, it's perfectly edited, you've done everything. It is a fantastic video, and the next battle you've got is making that video be higher up in the YouTube search engine, making sure that the algorithm can work with you and in truth get more people to click onto your video. And this is where kind of the engaging titles comes into it, because I do it on my channel. All my titles are always engaging, because, you know, it's almost like you have got to try and get people to click onto your video. You know, that's what you're going to be doing, because people don't know what type of video that you're doing. You know, they don't know you necessarily. So you've got to persuade them to click onto your video. And to do that, you need an engaging title. And there is a complete difference between having an engaging title and a title that sounds really appealing, but actually is what the video is about, and just, you know, straight off clickbaiting. You know, and I've had a couple of videos that people have accused me of clickbaiting, and like, for the record, I've never ever clickbaited once in my life, like generally. You know, I've had videos where I've done an engaging title to get people to click onto it, but I'm not lying. You know, case in point, two good examples that I can use for this: the extreme penalty shootout and extreme forfeit. Now, I did a penalty shootout with my mates, and it was extreme because there was a forfeit on the line. Should people not, you know, whoever lost the penalty shootout, they would have had to do a forfeit. So it's extreme in that way, that there's something on offer in this penalty shootout, rather than just having a general penalty shootout with your mates just for a bit of fun. And the extreme forfeit, in the case of forfeit, was Bean Boozles. Now, it's always up to you. You know, you may not think it's an extreme forfeit. Some other people may think it's an extreme forfeit. And it was just kind of, you know, a bit of wordplay, you know, using alliteration, extreme penalty shootout, extreme forfeit. And it did engage people onto video. People clicked onto it. But it was a penalty shootout. It was extreme because there was a forfeit involved, and there was an extreme forfeit at the end of the video. You know, whether you believe that that was extreme or not extreme is entirely down for you, but that's not clickbait. You know, people get very, very confused with what clickbait is. Clickbait is having a video that says 99, you know, Team of the Year Ronaldo in a pack, in a FIFA pack opening video, and there's no Ronaldo. Straight up clickbaiting. You know, and that is against YouTube's terms, but having engaging titles is crucial. You know, another case in point, and a video that I got, my second only video to hit 1,000 views, I did a video called Arsenal versus, well, it was reacting to the Arsenal-Southampton game 3-2, and there was a fight between the Arsenal-Southampton players at the end of the game. So I put in my title, fight, 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 with my thoughts, which is always what I do with analysing Arsenal. And I think some people generally clicked onto that video expecting to see the fight, and when they saw, you know, the video of me talking to the camera, they got really annoyed and disliked the video. But nowhere did it say footage of the Arsenal-Southampton fight. Like, do you know what I mean? There was not in one bit, there was not in one section or in the title did I say that there was footage of the fight. I was giving my thoughts to the game. In the game there was a fight, so it wasn't clickbait again. I did actually change my title just so I, you know, to avoid confusion. But, you know, engaging titles are crucial. Having a good thumbnail, you know, the tags that you use, you know, promoting on social media. Because, you know, it's almost like, you know, when you're watching, I don't know, when you're browsing through the television channels, or when you're on Netflix and you're looking through at the films, right? You read the title and the synopsis. These are movies that you have no idea what they're about, but you stumble across it and watch it, like a TV show. The title of what that TV show or movie is and the description sells you. You know, that is the difference between you clicking on that video and not clicking on that. So it's the same with YouTube. You've got to have an engaging title that makes people want to click onto the video, a good thumbnail, good tags, and good promotion, and it will put you higher up the ladder and get you in truth of getting more, you know, views, and hopefully because of that you'll get more subscribers. And last but by no means least, really, my final step to, you know, the secret to success on YouTube is quality content. Really, you know, you might have, you know, a niche video idea, you may be consistent with doing that, you maybe know how the YouTube algorithm works, and that is why you get more views than other small YouTubers in the same boat as you, but your content is shit. And trust me, and I'm not being rude when I say this, I see so many small YouTubers who have, you know, sometimes more subscribers than me, or the same amount of subscribers than me, or less subscribers than me, and the content that they produce is absolutely garbage. And I don't mean in terms of, like, not being, you know, engaging or not being likeable or being boring, you know, because I had people, you know, people don't like my content because they find me boring and don't find me engaging, which is fair enough, you know, and I do sometimes waffle on for a little bit more, but in terms of my production values, that's what I mean, in terms of that you can't hear them, you can't see them, you've got shaky footage, you know, the music's not in sync, you know, you've got to, even with my unedited videos, it's quite apparent that you can clearly see me, you can clearly hear me, and if I do make a mistake, I correct myself instantly. I'm actually quite good at communication, so that's why I find these unedited videos really easy, and that is why they do just as well as my edited videos, because even though I do well with editing, you know, these unedited videos are literally just me, you know, turning on the camera and talking, and that rawness is something that people really enjoy to see. But quality content is one thing that is going to get people to subscribe to your channel, you know, and you know, the subscribers is the main thing, because you know, you might have all the views in the world, but attracting people to subscribe, and you know, some people are just lazy. They might like a YouTuber, but they just don't subscribe really. So you know, you've got to constantly, you know, try and make your content better and better and better to get people to subscribe to your channel. You know, I've had videos in the past that have got me a ridiculous amount of subscribers very, very quickly because they've enjoyed that video. But I've also had times where, even though I'm making very, very good content, you know, people, even though they like the video and they comment on it, they don't necessarily subscribe, because you know, they just, for some reason, they just don't want to subscribe really. So you know, it's all about finding quality content, making sure that you can edit. I mean, you can teach yourself how to edit at a basic level. You know, you don't have to do complex edits, and when you do these unedited videos, as long as people can clearly see you, as long as people can clearly hear you, and as long as you know, don't stutter, or you know, it'd be very, very awkward if you did an unedited video when, hello, guys, you know, nobody wants to see that. You know, people want to see people constantly talking to the camera, being engaging, being informative, and that is why I feel like my edited videos do just as well as my edited videos, really. So, each video idea, being consistent with your content, learning how the YouTube algorithm works, and quality content are 3 ways to help you grow and climb up the ladder on YouTube. And particularly for someone who's just starting YouTube, those tips are really, really helpful and useful. And also the fact that if you are a small YouTuber, and I know loads of small YouTubers that are, you know, struggling on video ideas and don't know how to keep their channel growing, and they're kind of going through, you know, really, really tough moments. I've had that in myself. You know, I've had moments on this channel where we've gone through, you know, a little bit of a rough patch, but you know, taking these kind of tips into consideration may help you. And you know, if I can help people and, you know, allow people to start YouTubing, because YouTube is a great job. You know, it's very, very hard, it's very, very demanding. You've got to constantly be thinking about the next best thing. You've got to be disciplined, you're giving up time, your own time, to sit down, record, edit, upload, all of that good stuff. But if you are serious about doing it, taking these steps into consideration could spark you on to doing better and better in the future. And these are stuff that I need to take into consideration. You know, I need to, you know, work on, you know, making the YouTube algorithm better. You know, I think the third step I've got, you know, pretty well done, but I need to kind of be a bit more consistent and get an upload schedule flowing. That would benefit me. So, you know, I'm not sitting here and saying that I'm like a perfect YouTuber and I know what I'm doing, but I feel like I can give tips out there to people who necessarily don't know what they need to do as well. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video, a very, very different one. I just wanted to turn the camera on and talk to you guys about the secret to success on YouTube. Let me know down in the comment section below if you agree or disagree with these steps, and let me know your thoughts and feelings to the secret to success on YouTube. And I really hope you've enjoyed it. Please make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and check out my other great content as well. Follow me on Twitter at DJBagpuss98 and check out my other great content. And this is DJ Bagpuss signing out. Take care, and I shall speak to you all very, very, very soon. Take care, and I shall see you all later.